To improve upon your specifications, Master, I trust you don't mind.
You've done enough.
Gorwkiodiam, tiest zity kormili kiest madwa. Jik inter, mebeg drest pastiat dan ilbi, for cost in pain.
Very eloquent, very scary. Now die. You've considerable skill, but Eshka are hardly the deadliest things in these catacombs. You should run along before you hurt yourself.
You've got a funny way of saying thanks.
You fought well, but your participation was a convenience, nothing more. The galaxy is cluttered enough without another faction vying for power. I suppose I'll have to purge these Eshka myself. Otherwise, they might very well destroy your republic. And then what would I have to look forward to?
The Eshkot General is dead. But he mentioned something about awakening a world razor that would destroy us all.
Wait, the World Razor? He said that? So maybe it is true. This is bad.
Have you heard about the World Razor before?
Just rumors. Not from the most reliable sources, mind you. A few deep cell inmates were babbling about it. Could barely understand a word they said, much less put any stock in it. Went on about this thing in the planet's core. Claimed it was massive, as old as the galaxy. I thought it was just superstitious nonsense.
A few prisoners and a dying Eshka aren't the most reliable sources.
The prisoner's terror looked real enough. And the Eshkar may be a lot of things, but they're not liars. If this World Razor actually exists, waking it up is probably the worst thing the Eshkar could do. You've got to stop them. Best place to start is the deep prison. All kinds of ancient monstrosities sealed away down there. You'll be on your own, though. Watch yourself. You made it. Good. Now listen up. Got a possible lead on that World Razor. Recon droids picked up a large contingent of Eshka headed for the prison bowels. Elite soldiery. Very dangerous. Led by none other than the Eshka's patriarch, Gore Claw. If that maniac's involved, it's a sure bet they're up to something.
You think this has something to do with the World Razor?
Can't think of anything else that would rally the Eshka like this. The Eshka are gonna need one heck of a trump card if they run off this rock. My money's on the World Razor. Dug up some records on the thing. Very apocalyptic. Saw phrases like destroyer of planets and eater of stars more often than I'd like.
You want me to stop it with my blaster?
The entire Republic fleet may not have the firepower to take that thing down. That's why we keep it here, imprisoned. Overheard some Eshka comm chatter. Something about disabling a fail-safe. Could be our ticket to stopping all this nonsense. The transmission came from a nearby cave. Lots of Eshka assembling there. Gonna need you down there to see what this fail-safe is all about.
Whatever the Eshka are up to, I'll put a stop to it.
This mission will take you deeper into Belsavis than anyone's gone. It's a dangerous world down there, but the Republic, heck, maybe the galaxy, is counting on you. Good luck.
Atukce jedni big shuran. Ne atena titemat. Tas men jetske folkvar ge galjestenti.
Warning. Threats or violence will result in immediate suppression. Subject identified as non-inmate. Threat, negative. Warden Team Leader TM09 requesting Republic assistance. Subordinate droids have been compromised. Inmate containment endangered.
I don't get it. All your warden buddies have been trying to blast my head off.
Eshka inmates captured all subordinate droids. They have been reprogrammed to attack non-inmates with lethal force. This unit can supply emergency security spikes to override Eshka reprogramming. Inmate suppression request. Use security spikes to reclaim subordinate droids.
I'll get your droids back. Hand over the spikes.
Acknowledged. Prepare for heavy resistance. Reprogrammed droids will be directed to engage inmates until area is pacified.
This is your last mistake. Catch one loser. Next time we're someplace we won't get shot, let's talk.
Me bagadres pastiaktan elbines for costinti.
Hello. Unauthorized access to this control room is forbidden. Please wait calmly until security personnel arrive. Priority interrupt. Disregard previous warning. Please inform the chief engineer that the stasis field generators have sustained damage. Critical power loss is imminent.
You always this cheerful when stuff blows up?
Prison experiments show that inferior species are most manageable when addressed in a pleasant manner. Power levels are now near failure. Stasis failure will cause affected vaults to open. Projection. Catastrophic release of Eshka population and critical levels of planet-wide violence. To avoid Eshka release, all emergency power relays must be manually engaged at vault conduit junctions.
I can throw a few switches. Piece of cake.
Your cooperation is appreciated. Please note, updated security scans indicate the damage was caused by Eshka saboteurs. Suspected saboteurs are advancing towards several emergency relays. Anticipate combat scenarios. Power levels are nearing failure. Full-scale prisoner release is imminent. First relay is active and functional. Please continue engaging emergency relays. Emergency power is nearing required levels. Projection. Final relay will provide adequate emergency power.
This'll hurt you a lot more than me. Next time we're someplace we won't get shot, let's talk.
Emergency power is engaged with stasis fields at full strength. Probability of prisoner release is approaching 0. Please note, emergency power is temporary. The chief engineer must institute a permanent solution before emergency power expires. Projected expiration, approximately 296 years. Emergency defense supplies are being provided just in case. Thank you.
Subordinate droids are reporting significant suppression of Eshka activity. Programming overrides appear successful.
Can you get the help you need?
Affirmative. When conditions are safe, a maintenance droid will respond to assist me. Your concern is unexpected. May you succeed in your own primary function.
Scum like you.
Takoruli emitete ger bukenehet. Abiesnete te purpose, yang tetrogise. Abi puedernos doligan de disobedience.
All this time, I thought I was looking for a device, not a person.
Agit, des tienes fiesquire. Das matzen que yo. Maestra me hiruba. PLP and teaser basamana.
The burning way. What is that?
Kuwama yasa digheist. Ne bagadres pastiaktan elbines for costinti. Harissa, dijingbatar, hejebator.
If your people had just destroyed the World Razor, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Mirengabres, biesjara, ganvisya. Afanget yeskese yeres, leke yestertinte. Temor, torekelon, sabiestentetot, telegrafia.
Tauz azubas uvatung micha kulka dimaji. Chobet I kafstuan dileji hulo kuta.
Stop jerking me around and get to the point.
Nocha conchi scotcha punchi. Piti do tenya go kaka jojo. Da biska ku paliya. Chanus na asubi molta uipa muja jog chalka.
We can't let him get away with it.
Pampawula ji ota kakoga hota nupisto. O grani tampio da pushi wumpa putula musta. Ni at ambumpa poshuda mokili mokranki.
I get what you're saying.
Ne charla so dedi conchita. Poya toka changa goptula do bata wana wanki.